Hey, what's up, Toilet Water Squad? I'm Big T, and I'm streaming out some pecanned and browned. It's brown butter pecan ice cream with maple syrup and cinnamon. I also made pecan butter to stir into the base to increase the non-milk fat. I'm breaking up pecans to use as a mix-in while other pecans are toasting to be made into the pecan butter, which basically you just have to toast them and then process them. There's no other ingredients required. It was pretty surprising to me how smooth it got without having to add like oil or anything like that. It honestly tastes pretty good too. I mean, I guess if you like pecans, that's basically just what it is. I'm sorry for saying pecans so much if you don't like the way that I say it, but it is my urine branded nut at the moment. That's more pecan butter than we need for the recipe. You can store the rest in the fridge in an airtight container, I think for like 2 months. Here I'm toasting the pecans to get them ready to be a mix-in, and I'm browning the butter. You just want to heat the butter until it's, brown. It looks like I may have overdone it slightly, but I just reserved 20 grams of the brown butter to add to the ice cream base, and the rest of the brown butter is getting mixed in with the pecans that are going to be mixed in. Now here's the actual ice cream making. I use stabilizers in my ice cream. You don't have to. In the caption under the recipe, there's directions on how to not use them and what will be different. The directions on how not to use them are basically just don't include the 3 ingredients with the big scary names at the end. And I know a lot of people use xanthan gum, so I put instructions on that too. I broke up a cinnamon stick and I added it to the base, and now I'm heating it up to hydrate the stabilizers and also to help the cinnamon infuse. If you don't have cinnamon sticks, you could probably use ground cinnamon, but it would add more solids to the recipe and it would make the ice cream softer, but it'll probably work. It'll probably be fine. And if you don't want to make pecan butter, you could probably use store-bought, or you could probably just not use it at all. I just checked on the calculator. It looks like that'll work. I also checked if you increase heavy cream to 300 grams. That might make it better if you're not going to use the pecan butter, at least in my opinion. This bowl with the yellow lid has the pecans and browned butter that we're going to mix in. I left it on the counter overnight, and I'm just about to heat it up over a double boiler, which just means I'm putting a little bit of water in a pot and then putting that on the stove on like a low to medium heat, and then putting the bowl on top of it so that the steam from the water heats up the bowl lightly and melts the butter. I'm not getting it super hot. I'm just warming it up so that the butter melts and that when I stir the pecans, they'll get coated in the butter. I got that method for creating the mix-ins from Polar Ice Creamery on YouTube. That guy's like the most informative and helpful ice cream person that I've come across so far by far. I made this ice cream for a Friendsgiving, and this is just what was left after it, so it's gonna be a small taste test here. The next night I did remember that I had a pint of this, so the thumbnail picture is from that pint. When I say the next night, I mean like an hour ago for me right now. I also did make more of the base earlier tonight because this was really good, and I did still have, a good amount of the urine butter left.